Welcome to Legal Dilemmas, where you will find clear, concise legal advice. My name is Safina.
And my name is Brenda.
So today's topic of discussion is around whether you need or should have a cohabitation agreement. So Brenda, over to you, please.
Okay, yes, it is advisable to have a cohabitation agreement. Now, a cohabitation agreement only applies to couples who are living together but are not married. Now, if you do have an agreement, it will regulate matters such as who's going to pay for what in the property, what will happen to the property if it's jointly owned and you separate. It can also talk about child arrangements. So it covers lots of issues that may become relevant in a dispute at a later date.
How enforceable is a cohabitation agreement on a practical level through the courts?
Okay, a cohabitation agreement is not legally binding, but it is definitely evidence of intention. So it can be presented before the court as an agreement, and it also indicates what the parties had in mind when they began the relationship. Now, it is advisable to have it drawn up with the assistance of a solicitor and take independent legal advice on it. The court can't hold you to every clause, but it is definitely evidence of intention.
And what happens if people don't have a cohabitation agreement?
Well, if you don't have a cohabitation agreement, if the property you live in is jointly owned, then property and trust law will apply, and they will look at the ownership of the property. And if you feel that does not fairly reflect the situation, you would then have to seek legal advice and possibly issue a court application. Now, if you have a cohabitation agreement, that should cover what will happen to the property if you separate or if somebody dies, and it will also cover what happens during the relationship and who pays for what, and usually ensures a fairer outcome and prevents people from going to court.
That's really helpful, Brenda. I think you've managed to cover all the points that I was reflecting on. So I think it is advisable, if you are going to be cohabiting, to have a cohabitation agreement. And as you rightly pointed out, trust law would apply. And trust law, as you probably know, is about making sure that everything is fair and the cohabitation agreement does go to intention. So that is important. Hopefully you found this content really helpful. Please like, subscribe, share, and keep those notifications on for further legal great content.